What'd you tell your team in the locker room?
It's funny you asked that. I told them that we're doing just enough to stay in the game, but we got to figure out how to do a little bit more to win it. You know, we're staying right there. We're in the game. We're competing, but we're not finishing it out. And we got to figure out how to finish it out.
In your experience, have you had young players before where that's a lesson they have to learn, how to win? Is that an attribute that you have to gain?
Yeah, and it becomes so inconsistent, you know, until they really figure it out. You know, you take the play at the end there where, you know, Lauren has the ball. Like, just bring the ball up the court. You know, you don't get a, you know, backcourt violation because you're looking for the point guard, you know. But that's just a young player move right there. You know? So they get older, they understand time and scoring situation a little bit more. But, you know, they're giving us everything that they can right now. And we're putting them in tough situations. You're playing in one of the toughest conferences in the country, you know, so every single night, you know, every game, you getting it.
Coach, in the first half, it seemed like you were trying to get Unique the ball a lot. It seemed like she touched it just about every possession. Is that something you emphasized with your team, was that she was hot?
I mean, we always try to get Unique the ball. I mean, that's just, Unique's our go-to player. She's one of the, you know, best post players in the country in our conference. So we really try to get her the basketball as much as we can.
You say that you want to get Unique the ball as much as you can, but what happened in the second half?
I think they started coming down on her, you know. Now you had to make reads, you know, because they really, the weak side help was literally sitting right there in the paint, like just making sure that Unique didn't get the basketball. And then I thought a few times we started forcing it to her. And then a few times we played too fast, you know, and we could have been a little more patient to work the offense to get her the basketball. But we knew eventually, they were going to do what they needed. Unique was killing them, you know, so they was going to do what they needed to do to stop her from getting the basketball. But some of the times we stopped ourselves from giving it to her.
Did Morgan get more minutes than usual, or did I make that up?
Morgan should have got more minutes.
Yeah, that's a little more than she's been playing.
Yeah.
Okay.
First points is the Florida game.
I guess Coach Flo's kind of been the, what's her situation? What's kind
Freshman
of move with
point
her
guard.
right now? Okay.
Freshman point guard. You know, that's it. Just another freshman. You know, you want to try to get her in and, you know, get Deja, you know, some rest. But it's hard. You know, it's hard. And she didn't do bad. Besides
right.
the, you know, the strip, you know, getting the ball stripped in the middle of the court at a very crucial time. I didn't think she played bad.
Would they do anything different overtime? Because it seemed like just kept over and over scoring in overtime.
Yeah, she went off. Yeah, she did. Yes, she did. Yeah, she's a different kind of freshman. You know, I thought they did a very good job. I thought she put them on her back in overtime and just was relentless and was not going to let them lose. She was shooting the ball, offensive rebounding. You know, I don't think they really did anything different. I think she upped her game and wasn't going to allow them to lose.
When you have a young team like this, are you looking at, you know, trying to get out of that first four in that SEC tournament, or are you just trying to get them better? What are kind of your conversations with them like at this point in the season?
Honestly, we don't talk about them being young anymore. Season, 4 games left in the season? You're no longer a freshman. Okay? You know, at this point right now, you got to stop making some of the same mistakes over. You know, you got to learn from those. So, but we've always just taken it one game at a time. You know, we don't look forward to the other one. Our next game right now is Texas A&M. That's what we'll start focusing on tomorrow. I think when you do have a young group and when you have a, you know, fill-in point guard, you know, you can't give them, you know, too much. But I think we were young, you know, when we started, but our freshmen have played enough minutes and our sophomores have played enough minutes to now understand what's expected and what's needed.
Anything else?
What are some of the positives you're looking to take to try and kind of finish the season out inside of this game?
We played a great game, you know, just played a very good team. And that's going to be a continuation throughout the rest of the SEC. One of the things that we talked about was making plays when we need to make plays. You know, not getting a backcourt violation, not giving up an offensive rebound. You know, just stuff like that we have to continue to get better at, because those are the plays right there that's going to help you win the basketball game. Like I told you, like I said before when I started, we're doing enough to be in the game. Now we got to make the plays that we need to make to win the basketball games.
Were the players upset? Were you happy with their reaction? Did they expect to?
They
win
were
the top
upset. Yeah, they were upset. I think they knew. I mean, they're frustrated. They knew they let this one go. You know, but we did it up there also. You know, so